suspect should hold up in the room.
Hello everyone, it is Leon here. We're having another look at Killzone today because when I was putting the videos together yesterday I didn't realise quite how much variety there was in the levels I played, because I only got to play it once. I played it stealthily. What we're going to see here now is essentially a very loud direct assault. This is when you sort of rappel in through the skylight, and this is probably a lot more what people would expect from a Killzone game. Lots of shooting, lots of explosions, lots of shouting. We'll just let this play out for a little while, and I'll comment on things as they happen. I'm just seeing here the owl being sent in. You swipe up on the touchpad to select the assault mode, tap L1 to target various areas. The icon there you can see above the crosshairs lighting up when it's the area you can attack. The owl's completely dependable. He goes where you want, he does what you want. I was quite surprised how little... I had no problems with him at all, basically. I was no kind of AI problems whatsoever. Now this is something I missed when I played it, because I played it stealthily. I didn't really register there were sort of so destructible environments, so you can, if you want, not bother with doors at all and just make your own way through. We're seeing here the adrenaline mode. So adrenaline is used by the owl to revive you if you're taken down, but you can also use it if you're perfectly healthy to initiate this bullet time kind of slow-mo.
Hostiles down. Kitchen clear.
You have to help me. They take my wife to another room.
Oh, we'll help the other. Help!
The orange glow here is the tactical echo. You'll see when it's being used, the bar at the bottom of the screen fills up. If you take it, the further you fill the bar, the further you see. But if you go too far, it alerts the enemies and they know where you are. So when I first played this game, I triggered a tactical echo, went too far, let everyone know I was there straight away.
People in the other rooms. Can't leave them. You gotta fight back.
Roger, 2-1. Updating perimeter call signs.
Transmitting.
This is close. I want that emitter found. Get that off the air. Now.
Roger. 2-1 proceeding with sweep.
But as you can see, it's a completely different environment in the Vecton City to previous Helghast games. There's no orange, there's no dust. This is a very sort of futuristic utopian city that some elements of the Helghast would like to take for themselves, hence this terrorist infraction. It's all to do with the Black Hand gang, so once you've eliminated the terrorists, the next stage here is to remove that transmission equipment. And in the section I played, you won't see it here, but you then go on a chase after Tyrann, who's the Helghast behind all this. And that plays out much like the E3 demo, where you're hanging off the dropship from the rope and you're sort of almost taking over the wall. Now this is a second way of doing it. This is the one I chose when I did it. And as I say, I didn't even sort of really register the other options were available, because this was the option to me that seemed the most sensible. I went in through the air vent. I tried to do it as stealthily as possible. I did trigger alarm halfway through, so I kind of went loud, but we'll see more playthroughs in a moment where there are kind of mixes between quiet and loud. So your tactical echo shows up the enemy, as you can see below, and the hostages, but also things like air vents and things you can use, so it's worth sort of scanning around and finding things.
All call signs. Shadow 1-8 is inside. All Zulu fire teams hold position.
So that gets you into the hostage situation without causing any alarms. You're free to move around because no one knows you're there yet. So that was using adrenaline, obviously, to slow down time, using your silent Shadow Marshal gun. First hostage rescued, no one knows you're there yet.
You got a plan, right? How are you gonna get us out of here? We overheard them talking, they're gonna kill us.
You can see the icon above the crosshair flickering between white and greyed out. That's obviously when the owl can or can't be deployed. Obviously, I don't think they're going to use it at the moment because they're trying to be stealthy, but it shows you when there's something you can send the owl to, and that can include hacking doors as well as other things. So I guess another use of adrenaline to slow down time and get an advantage.
Zulu, stand by.
Thank God. We didn't think anybody was coming. Who are they? What do they want?
I got some. Right now.
Command, kitchen is clear.
Roger. Zulu, hold position.
What's the status on the hostages?
So you can see really here, you can play, there's two extremes essentially. You can play it as you would the old Killzone games. You can go in really loud, you can shoot everything, make lots of things explode. Or you can, as I played it, very, very stealthily. Lots of air vents, lots of sneaking around. The potential is there really to tackle it how you want. And we'll see in the next two playthroughs here, sort of a blend of both. The first zipline attack we saw was through the skylines, through the skylight, so that was a sort of a slightly more tactically sound thing, catching them by surprise. This zipline route now takes you down directly in front of the building, which is probably the least intelligent thing to do because you essentially drop down in front of all the waiting Halgas, which is why I guess the person playing here swapped over to a shotgun. There you go, that's dropped you right in, basically. The shotgun's a pretty meaty thing. We played a multiplayer mode called Run, Gun, Capture Fun, where everyone plays an assault class with a shotgun and a speed dash and very low health, so you are just running around capturing modes and being shot left, right and centre with these sort of full auto shotguns that empty their clip in like a couple of seconds. The multiplayer, I'll do some more videos on next week, but there's the way the Warzone stuff work, you can set up loads of different kind of events essentially. So we played Run, Gun, Capture Fun, we played Paranoia in the Park, which is where everyone had no radar, had knives, cloaking, and sniping gear, so you're just creeping around. One life as well, so it's basically it's last man standing as you all creep around trying to sort of find each other. You can set up loads of different modes in multiplayer, and there's going to be more later on. We just saw the stun event there, which is another thing the owl can do, so he can initiate a stun blast, which knocks everyone out for a little while. I use that quite extensively in the mission I played in the Helgen part of the city, using it to stun patrols, rush up and knife them, and keep sort of awareness down to a minimum.
Contact! One shooter!
You can see the shield, which is extremely useful. It's a static shield that's deployed. They can't shoot through, but you can shoot out. It's good use when you're in sort of positions. I was on a situation in the Helgas city where I was pinned down in a gantry, and I just dropped the shield and took care of all my sort of problems from there.
Hostiles down.
I want that emitter found. Get that off the air. Now. Enemy. One hostile.
Hostiles down. Bedroom's clear. I found their broadcast uplink. Tyrion's not here.
Untie me, hurry! They're coming back! I don't care what you're gonna do, just get me out of here!
Command Zulu 2-1. All hostages are accounted.
So there you go, that's probably the dumbest way of doing it, by basically walking up to the front door. This lost playthrough is a kind of mix of sort of stealth and action. We'll see the owl hacking the door in a moment. Basically the radial around the crosshair is contextual. You swipe up, left, up, down, left, right, depending on what you want to choose, and then L1 to send the owl somewhere. When you hold it over something the owl can hack, then the icon will change. And we'll see that in a second. There we go, so there the icon's changed. Send the owl in, he'll open doors for you. There we go, and so now you're in the building relatively unnoticed.
Saber Group struck a major blow on the Vectin dregs. At a cost. The Shadow Marshal killed them all. They managed to get...
Located their transmission gear. No sign of Tyrion.
Roger. No change.
So there you go, that was stealthy up until now, but you can change at any point. As we can see, he's picked up a loud weapon, so it's not going to stay stealthy for long.
You got a plan, right? How are you gonna get us out of here? We overheard them talking. They're gonna kill us.
The way the adrenaline works is a little like live, so if you run out of adrenaline, the owl can't revive you, so you have to restart from the nearest checkpoint, and they're not that far away, to be honest. But there is a level of kind of risk reward there.
Contact! Come on, let's force him out!
So there we go. It's been played stealthily up to that point, and now we're going loud. The level is quite open, so obviously you can move around. You can sort of find different sort of tactical advantages. Here, it's about height. I guess it's gone up high, trying to get a better firing position, which seems to have worked.
Hostiles down.
Command 2-1. Are you getting this broadcast? They're transmitting.
Roger, picking it up on all wavelengths.
This is Pulsar. I want that emitter found. Get that off the air. Now.
Maintain the perimeter!
Hostiles down. Jim clear.
Hurry up! Untie me! People in the other rooms. We can't leave them. We need a gun or something. We gotta fight back. Stand by for entry. On the ground! Arms out and palms up!
So there you go, so now they use the shield. It's great if you have like a choke point or a narrow area, because you can, really take control of what's going on. I used it in a sniper battle to basically just sit pretty protected while I picked off the enemy in the distance. We're coming to the end now of the 4 different playthroughs, so you can see this is quite a small level, but there still seems to be quite a lot of opportunities, lots of different ways of doing it. You had a sort of a tactically sound, loud approach. A very stealthy approach, so it was a quite stupid run and gun charge in their approach, and then this, I suspect, is what probably most people will do, is try and be one approach and then end up doing another. But there you go, so that's 4 ways of playing a relatively small level. Keep an eye out for some more videos next week, and leave a comment, let me know what you think.
Thanks to Shadow 1-8. Over. Roger, Zulu 2-1. Good job, everyone.